Sarge! Look! Visitor!
Well, well, well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right? What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. A few. The ones who'd hung on until we turned up. Lucky for them that we did. It's good having civvies around. Reminds you what you're fighting for, eh? For order. And for civilization. Or something like that, anyway. There's something nasty at work here. Something in the soil. If it weren't for our protection, the villagers would be no better off than those grey-skinned bastards. Now, you should go and talk to the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, Sarge.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot, strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slatton Dale.
Look, for the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Oh, aye. Get a lot sorted out by kicking the elderly out of their homes, do you?
You know what the captain said? We have to move anybody vulnerable inside the inner perimeter.
Vulnerable? The bloody cheeky...
Not sure I like the look of you.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village?
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
Thank you for protecting us.
That's better. Now gather your tat and get out.
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that again. There are a few locals left as it is. Not sure about you.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are, in essence, treasonous and will be treated as such. Please, don't make us hurt you.
big metal bugger. I could have it. I could.
Steady on, Charles.
We'd be lucky if they just picked up.
Addressing civilian.
Never mind.
Stand back, citizen.
It is here to be obeyed. Dismissed.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden.
Keep your nose clean.
Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure. New faces often mean trouble. And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? Really? Well, you're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry. Trauma does strange things to people. In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated. But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. Perhaps we can continue this little chat in the village hall. Very good. Follow me. You might have caught some of my speech. I'm afraid the villagers often require our rules to be drummed into them. Most stay in line. Some find themselves inclined towards forbidden pagan practices. The sooner we stamp out such sentiments, the better.
Addressing civilian. Stand back, citizen.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the...
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown.
You're here. It's time we got down to brass tacks, wouldn't you say? I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information. This isn't Scarborough, with holidaymakers just swanning about the place. No. Being a visitor here puts you in a very unique position. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us. Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again. Did you come from the outside? What do you know? Well, this is disappointing. I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now.
Amable.
I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear? And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways.
Vale.
I'm glad to hear it. The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good. I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker.
Iris, la panadera.
I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
Vale.
That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot.
Vale. Pues vamos a buscar a la panadera. Por aquí.
Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised. Be vigilant. Be safe.
¿Esto qué es? Vale, pues... Hay que buscar la panadera. Vamos, ya no, coño, he visto... Hay que ir por aquí, aquí está la panadera. Ahí está.
Oh, who are you?
Iris, vale, perfecto. Hola, ¿qué tal?
I don't know you. You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do. Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something. Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't.
¿Seguro? ¿Seguro?
My, well, that's good to know. But I can hardly trust a stranger, can I? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
Venga.
He did he? So you've sided with the protocol, eh? Bloody soldiers, always digging around trying to find your secrets. Well, like I said, you won't get nothing out of me. Bye now.
Pues nada, ¿no? Adentro. ocuparme de la panadería un rato. También entraré caldo para tu amigo. Una vez siempre es la mejor noticia. Vas a doblar las por la mañana para darme las llaves. Voy a apuntar qué tienes que hacer en que estés preparado. Solo de que los soldados no te ven. Opa, y...
Watch your step.
Did you want something? Bye now.
Keep your nose clean.
Follow the protocol.
No está.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
Hostia puta.
Beer at the pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind it.
Una carta de Tina, la del garaje. Pásate por el garaje mañana. Aquí. Vale, vamos marcador. Vale.
Keep it civilized. No troublemakers.
Quita. Oye.
Citizens of Wyndham, volunteers are required for work details on scaffold. Work out to
Let's not have any trouble.
No. Tira, estaba pensando en lo que me has dicho. Tus palabras fueron crueles, pero yo en tu reto secreto para prepararte para hablar de mujer. Mi pobre Philip no está bien, es cierto, pero no supone un peligro a nadie. Sé lo que hace la enfermedad, pero llamarle monstruo hace mal que te ha atacado, yo no creo que sea. Es mi marido y siempre he sido cariñoso contigo. Hombre, no escuches el protocolo y el veneno que suelta. Por favor, no le cuentes nada de los Philips. Déjame que a él y a la policía. Iris. Vale. Vale, hostia. Uy.
You asked for this.
Hostias. ¿Qué cojones? Vale, una carta de manera sugiere que su marido hace una... A ver, joder. Eso, digo el de... ¿El ayuntamiento? A ver si no... Puta madre.
Citizens of Window, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village?
A ver. Te cuento.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
Pues no, no... Agacha. ¿Qué os dirá?
Citizens of Wyndham, the army is here to help and protect you. Trust us to help you.
esto primero. Vamos a hacerlo.
What have you done, you... Stop that!
Vamos por culo. Hostias. Estoy tranquilo. A ver. Esto no tiene nada. Cojonudo. Esta. Allá del dormitorio. Consumir. Bueno, consumirles, aprender. Vale, constante final. Vale, vale, puta madre. ¿Qué más hay por aquí? Una botella. Voy a ir ahí con todo mi papo. Y fijar que vea. Que no se caga porque sí. Tela. A ver, tela. Vamos aquí. Vamos. Nada. Un vaso. Ya verás. Otra vez al ayuntamiento.
Citizens of Winter, acts of insubordination or disrespect against the soldiers protecting you here are in essence treasonous and will be treated as such.
Pero voy. No estoy sin
Beer at the
tener
pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Report anything suspicious you find, and we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
Ah, sí, ahora.
Yes, what is it?
Pues que.
Infected? You mean to say contaminated by that vile blue muck? And she would keep him hidden and endanger the whole village? Good Lord. A grisly situation. Thank you for dealing with it. Who knows what damage he might have caused had he escaped. Now, do you see why this place is under military discipline? I fought rebels in the Malayan jungle, and let me tell you, that was positively genteel in comparison to this wretched village. You can hardly call them English hereabouts anymore. Something in the land here is corrupting them all. You've done the right thing coming to me. It's vital this sort of thing's nipped in the bud before it spreads. I'm delighted to hear it. Your assistance is appreciated. I shan't forget it. I'm willing to extend the hand of friendship to you, which would include giving you access to our camp at Seguimos. With us on the same side, if a chance for leaving this zone comes, I can promise you a good chance of seeing the outside. To be blunt, as a stranger, you're in a perfect position to help me with a delicate matter.
Es que somos el que estaba en los túneles al principio.
I'm delighted to hear it. We recently arrested a certain Dr. Garrow, one of the scientists from the research site. She contrived to escape the zone before the walls went up, but rather unexpectedly returned as part of a military convoy. More fool her. Dr. Garrow's dangerous, very clever, and egotistical enough to believe herself a magnitude cleverer yet. She's refused to tell us anything, and I refuse to stoop to Gestapo methods to force her. But a new face like yours, well, perhaps she'll talk to a stranger who plainly isn't beholden to the protocol. Ideally not. She's a willful one, our Dr. Garrow, and responds badly to demands. Show some finesse, if you can. Be friendly. Helpful. Shower her with blandishments. Whatever you need to get her to talk. When Garrow arrived, she demonstrated an ability to meddle with the barred machinery we've commandeered. Specifically, she disabled our camp's automatic security system and began to poke around where she wasn't welcome. It was an hour before we found her, trying to get access to one of the old barred bunkers. Who knows what damage she might have caused had she found a way inside. She left us no choice but to take her into custody, isolated in solitary confinement, where she can't play her tricks. My men claim she muttered some incantation, and that caused the gun turrets to shut off. I don't believe in such nonsense as magic, but when she was captured, all they found on her was a broken radio. And now I don't know what to think. So you see, I need to know how she did it. What trick she uses to disable our machines.
Venga, te ayudaré.
Here. This pass will give you free passage throughout the Seguimos camp. The soldiers on guard will allow you into the prison section too, all the way to Garrow's cell. Learn what you can and return here. Be sure to report to me in person. But be warned, one hint of betrayal, and that pass will not save you. I hope I make myself clear.
Here at the pub tastes like sheep dip. Better than nothing, mind.
Bueno. Yo creo que Scattermore es donde estamos al principio. Vale. Aquí. ¿Qué quitarlo ahora en la cárcel de protocolo de Scattermore? A ver. Vamos. Vale. La salida lo era. Sí. Esto sería para hacer un puntazo por dejarlo de un auto, ¿no? A ver, responder. No te fíes del capitán Sims. ¿Por qué me va a hacerlo? El protocolo se promulgó por el bien del país en general, no la zona en cuarentena. Si es necesario, se sacrificará la zona en cuarentena. Vale, vale, pues... ¿Tú para no se oye ahora? Tiene que sacar el final del juego. Un segundito. Madre mía. A ver. Cargar, cargar juego. Desde aquí este estaba funcionando, ¿no? Sí, a ver. No se oye ahora. Me parece cojonudo. Vale, estábamos liantes. Vale, vale. Vale, te ayudaré. Esto de Scattermore. Vale. Pues lo vamos a dejar aquí, porque no se escucha el juego y hay que investigar qué es lo que pasa. Así que, pues nada, nos vemos en el próximo capítulo de Atomfall. Adiós.